Hi. Yeah, it's really good to see you again. Yeah, thank you so much for showing up for an evening session tonight. Yeah, I thought the slightly more cozy lighting would be nice. So you said that you wanted to do some posture work today, yeah? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a great idea. It's been a couple months since we've worked on posture, so I think that would be really good. Yeah, so I may sort of do it as I have in the past and maybe change it up a little bit. I think I'm going to put on some gloves if that's okay. Okay. And then I'm thinking I'm going to step back. I'm going to look at your posture. I will do sort of like an assessment first, just to get a sense of what's going on with the body. And then I'm going to do some sort of like manual fixes on you, okay? In terms of where I see the different parts of your body need some work in terms of posture. I may not. I may not necessarily be like telling you exactly what I'm doing as I'm doing it. I might sort of summarize it in an email or something. Yeah, because you mentioned that you've been a little overwhelmed lately, and I know that we've got Bungalow kitty like scratching in the background. I know that posture fixing can be a little bit like many tabs open in the brain. Like, how is my head? How is my neck? How is my shoulder? So I think I'll just actually do the fixes on you. You can get a sense, on a physical level of what I'm doing. And then I'll send you sort of like a summary email after the session is over. Does that sound good? Okay. All right, great. So I'm just gonna stand back for a second. And are you standing as you normally would? Yeah? Okay, great. Hello, baby. Yes, you're being a little crazy, huh? Okay. Yeah, and I know we just worked on your shoulder alignment in a previous session, and they're looking good, so that's good. I think that's sort of a nice segue into the posture work. Yeah. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna step around the body, okay? Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna do an assessment now for my own benefit, just to kind of get a sense of what's going on, okay? Because I just clocked a few things visually, but I just wanna feel it out, okay? Okay. Shoulder. Okay. Feel this one again. Sensing. Yeah. Okay. Get the neck forward. Getting sense of the chest here. Wiggle the upper arm a little bit. Sorry, this upper arm, not the forearm. Just wiggle it a little bit. Just feel this shoulder. Shoulder. One more time. Just get a sense of top of the head. Okay, so let me just take down the side of the body here. Okay, so I am just going to, do you mind if I lift up your shirt just a little bit? Okay. I'm just gonna feel the abdominal muscles here. There we go, okay. Yep. Just gonna reach around to the lower back for a second. Just feel around. Okay, let's go back to that. Okay, all right, so we can put the shirt down now. Thank you. Okay, so let me stand back and look at the hips. Yeah, okay. All right, so I'm just gonna feel. This is your left hip. Okay, let's feel the right hip. Feel both hips at the same time. Just to get a sense of. Okay. All right, just gonna check out the feet, okay? Okay, so if I can have you just lift your left foot up for me, thank you. Just gonna feel the underside of the foot and the top of the foot and the heel. Okay, if you can place your foot down now, thank you. I'm just gonna roll up your pant leg a little bit, okay? And I'm just gonna feel the calf. And I'm gonna feel the knee a little bit, okay? Okay, and I'm just gonna put the pant leg down now. And if I can get you to lift your right foot for me, thank you. Just in the bottom of the foot. And the top of the foot. Okay, and put your foot down now, thank you. And I'm just going to lift this pant leg a little bit so I can access the calf. Your right shoulder. I'm just feeling it from the back for a second here. Just push down on it a little bit. Okay, let's feel the left shoulder. Just push down on it a little bit. Just feel the back of both shoulders simultaneously. I'm just going to feel the lower back here for a sec. Just to kind of get a sense of okay. Let me just work up the spine here a little bit. Down the spine. Go up the spine again. Okay, and I'm just going to check out the back of the neck here. Okay. Hi. Okay. All right, so I did my initial assessment. So now I'm just going to start manually working on the body. Is that okay in terms of like doing the posture fixing? And this is stuff we've done in previous sessions, so you're probably going to recognize a number of the things that I'm doing. But like I said, I'm not going to be super verbal this time around in terms of telling you exactly what I'm doing. I'm just going to be kind of fixing your body in various positions, and I'll send you an email about it afterwards, okay? Okay. Okay, so let's start with the feet again, okay? Okay, so if you can, yeah, give me your right foot. And just feel a little bit. And I'm going to place it down right there, okay? Feel into this calf. Okay. Do you feel what I'm doing to your knee right now? Yeah. And so that is unlocking the knee, okay? Okay. See the toes are, okay? And the heel is, let's put that down there. Okay. Okay. And now let's do your right foot. Feel it for a second. Okay. And I'm just going to place it down right next to the other foot. There we go. Push those toes. Yep. Feel the heel. Okay. Calf again. Into the knee. Okay. And do you feel what I'm doing with the right knee? Yeah. So this knee is locked as well, so I'm just gonna loosen that up a little bit, okay? Okay. You feel the subtle difference? Yeah. Okay, all right, so put this hand down. There we go. Excuse me. Excuse me. A bit of a frog in my throat right now. Let's go in for these hips. So this is your left hip. So I'm just gonna kind of just subtly kind of adjust it like that. And this is your right hip. Just gonna subtly, just kind of Feel the difference there? Yeah. Okay. And when I do this to the left hip, do you feel how it shifts a little bit? Yeah, okay. And then I sort of almost like position the right hip in that way. Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, all right, so I am actually gonna lift up your shirt just a little bit now again. Is that okay? Okay. There we go, and let's feel this abdomen here. Okay, so I'm just going to, actually gonna reach around to the lower back real quick. I'm just feeling that little sort of arch in the lower spine. Yeah, okay. And then I'm gonna reach around to the lower abdomen here. And I'm just going to make a shift like that, okay? Yeah, you felt that? Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's that engagement that I've talked about in the past, right? Yeah, there it is. Okay, great. Okay. Just look around on the. Okay, yeah, that's looking good. Okay, just feel the stomach a little bit more up into sort of like the mid rib cage. Down the sides of the body. How's that feeling? Feels okay? Okay, great. Okay, so we can put the shirt down now. There we go. So yeah, so since we did just work on the shoulders, I'm not seeing too many issues here. They're feeling pretty nice and loose and aligned, which is great. Yep. Okay, let's just make sure that these upper arms are nice and limber along with the shoulders. Yeah, the shoulders are looking good. I am going to, however, I'm going to just grab both of them. I'm going to just roll them back a little bit, okay? Yeah, it's looking really good. Let me just, I'm going to go into the neck here and just, now I want to be gentle because obviously this is the neck, but I am just going to just do a subtle fix like that. You feel that? Okay, I'll do the other side too. Let's bring that chin up. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I'm just gonna raise the chin just a little bit. Nice, and that works with the shoulders and the neck. That looks good. Okay, I'm just gonna step around again, okay? Okay, so again, these shoulders are feeling nice, but I am noticing just a little bit of curvature here in the back, in the shoulder. Let me just feel each shoulder individually again. Push them down a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to do the rolling technique, but from the back this time. Okay, so I've got both your shoulders ready, and you're just going to roll them back. Okay, let me grab the shoulders again and roll them back. Okay, and let me just feel that. That right shoulder is feeling good. Okay, and let's feel this left shoulder. Just push on it a little bit. And that's feeling nice. Okay. Okay, and now I'm just gonna feel the lower back here. Yep. And do you remember the abdominal technique that I was doing just a little while ago? Yeah, can you do it yourself? There it is. Okay, great. Excuse me. Yeah, because that alleviates the extra curving in the spine, sort of at the lower part of your back. Yeah, and you can feel that, and it does sort of take pressure off of the lower back, right? Okay, so let's go up and down the spine real quick. It's actually feeling really nice. Okay, and again, I'm just gonna feel the back of the neck. And much like I did from the front of the neck, I'm just gonna do this subtle fix, okay? Do you feel that? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so in general, we're looking really good. You're looking really good. Yeah, okay, so now the last thing that I do always, right, is I'm just going to reach up to the top of the head, and I'm gonna sort of find this point, right, essentially right there, right, kind of the top of the crown. There we go. And I'm just going to pull the string, right, the invisible string. Yep, so it's just like, got a string right here. It lifts up the chin, right, lifts up the neck. Okay, ready, so let me feel the top of the head there. I've got my hand on this invisible string, okay, and 1, 2, 3. Great. How are you feeling? You feel good? Okay, great. Yeah, you look great. Yeah, looking really nice. So I'm just gonna feel your shoulders one more time. Okay, so that was good, actually, yeah. And did you sort of get a physical sense of each of the changes that I was making as I was making them? Yeah, okay, good. And I will send you, like I said, like kind of a recap email with all the little fixes that we did. And it's not gonna be anything out of left field. I mean, these are all fixes we've done in previous sessions, right? But just so you've got it, right? It's written down, and then it can kind of help you remember. And you've also got a physical sense of what each change feels like, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, it was really good seeing you as always. I love doing posture fixing. I think I've mentioned this in the past, not only because it's kind of fun, it's relaxing, but the changes are so immediate, so quickly, right? Like, I think you just grew 2 inches. Like, it's amazing. Yeah, you look really good. Okay, well, Really happy to see you as always. Yeah, thank you for coming in the evening. I kind of liked this slightly lower lighting, cozy lighting. Yeah, it was nice, huh? Yeah, and just let me know what kind of session you want to do next time, okay? Does that sound good? Yeah. Yeah, you look great. Okay, so I'm gonna type up that email. I'll let you know which fixes we did today, okay? And I'll send that to you either later tonight or tomorrow morning, okay? Okay. It was really good seeing you. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.